Good morning, and I'm back in the mobile studio, as you can see, in the Toyota Alphard. Now, first of all, an apology. Some of my regular viewers to the channel who joined me when most of my stuff were about cycling have been a little bit sniffy about the lack of cycling content lately, and I'm not sure they're overly impressed with the campervan content. So let me just say to some of my keen cycling fans, cycling will be coming back. It is coming back. There is just a short hiatus while Julian entertains himself in his van. So what are we doing today? Well, it's not exactly an unboxing, because I have bought, yes, wait for it, I have bought a Ridge Monkey. Oh no, how could I have done that? Because I've been watching a lot of YouTube stuff, and I've been looking a lot of hashtag van life on Instagram stuff, and I have learned, as part of my journey into Lake Me, that you've got to have a Ridge Monkey. And I've even heard some apocryphal reports that there are certain campsites in certain parts of the country where when you rock up at the barrier, they check to see if you've got a Ridge Monkey, and if you haven't got one, they don't let you in. I mean, it sounds harsh to me, but you know, times are hard and things are harsh in the hashtag van life community. So I don't think I'm going to do an unboxing, because if you know anything about the van life world, you will know about the Ridge Monkey. So what I thought I'd do is something a little bit different, and you can see that this is new, by the way, because I'm trying to get it out of this condom that they wrap it in. And what I thought I'd do is I came across this website, actually, but I don't know how many of you are familiar with it. It's called All the Things You Can Do with a Ridge Monkey, but you never found this website before.com. And if you go on there, there's a whole range of things that you can do with a Ridge Monkey, some of which may be unfamiliar to you. So I thought I'd cover those in my video. So it's not an unboxing as such. It's like an infomercial. Well, not an infomercial because I'm not being paid for this, but it's like an infomercial where I give you information about what to use your Ridge Monkey for, things that I have found on the internet. And let's start with the first one. Let me just, it's quite noisy, isn't it? Let me just bring the camera down a bit, because I'm not sure you can see the old Ridge Monkey properly. So sorry about my face there. There we are. Let's just bring it down a bit. Okay, so now can you see the Ridge Monkey? You can't see the top of my head. It's a bit of a kind of Silence of the Lambs thing. Not Silence of the Lambs, the second film. What was that? Was that called Hannibal or something? Anyway, cut the top of the bloke's head off where you don't want to know. Right, so the first thing you can do, and let's just separate the bits. I'm sure you're familiar. The Ridge Monkey is basically a square like this, and there is another square like this, and they go on together like that, and you cook stuff on the top of your hob. So the first thing you can do is you're having a little dinner party. You've got some of your favourite middle class friends round, and you want to give them some nibbles. So there you are. You spread your nuts out. These are in fact pistachio nuts. You can use other nuts. You can use hazelnuts. You can use walnuts. You can use peanuts. You can use almonds. You can use Brazil nuts. Yep. Those are the ones that have been shaved, and you just serve them up on the dish like this. So number one use for a Ridge Monkey is as a serving dish. Doesn't have to be nuts. You can use something else if you want. Okay, now the next thing, I'm going to have to find a place to put these nuts. I'll just put them over here, make a bit of a mess, and I've rather dirtied my Ridge Monkey. The next thing you can do is, if you're in your van, you occasionally trap a few bugs in the van, and they get rather irritating and you want to kill them. So what I do, right, is I get the bug, right, and if you touch the screen just there, you'll get a special close-up, and you'll be able to see what they call this van bug, right? It's a special camper van bug, just lives in camper vans. So take your ridge monkey, like turn it upside down, one half like this, and put it on a surface, flat surface preferably, and put the bug on it. Now what you're going to have to do is take the other side of the ridge monkey. You're going to have to do this quickly, because if the bug, when you put it on the base of the ridge monkey, is still alive, then what you want to do is go like that, all right? And that is your bug gone. Do you want me to demonstrate again? I won't make it quite so loud because it's a bit irritating. But if you're not quick and the bug is still alive, then when you put it down like that and you put your hand away, take your hand away and go like that, of course the bug will have flown off. And in this particular example, in fact, the bug flew off. So if you touch the screen just there, you'll see them you know, that irritating noise when a bug is flying around. So that is how you can use the ridge monkey. Now, another thing you can do is these are the handles, and these handles go on. They go on like that. Okay. Now you'll notice a strong resemblance between this and a ping pong bat, or table tennis, as we call it in the United Kingdom. And here we have a table, not a very big table, and I haven't got a ball, so I'm going to use just going to use a pistachio nut. So you can imagine that this pistachio nut is in fact a ping pong ball, which I've lost on the floor there, so I'm trying another one. And if you want to serve, right, go like that, and there you can play ping pong on your table. You may not have a net, but you can perhaps pile up a few boxes of cereals or vegan sausages, sausage rolls perhaps that you get from Greg's. Just pile them up on there, and then you can play ping pong with your partner, spouse, children, dogs, whatever it is. So that's quite a good idea there. Another thing that you can use the ridge monkey for, and I found this particularly useful, is if you're part of the van life community, you'll probably want to go on a demonstration. It might be a demonstration about, or I don't know, about how you don't like something or other, or you don't like somebody or other, or you don't like a particularly political idea. You know, it gets on your nerves. So you want to go on a demonstration, you want to make a sign, all right? Well, here you are. Get a felt tip pen. It's best not to use black felt tip pen, but if you use white felt tip pen, then you can write on there, down with the government, how did Michael Gove ever get a job, what does Nadine Zahawi do for a living, you know, stuff like that. Why is Geoffrey Cox earning so much money when he ought to be working as a member of Parliament? If you want to write all that stuff on in a kind of white felt tip pen, and then you go on a demonstration and you can go, oh, down the government, 1, 2, 3, what do we want? What do we want? Well, whatever it is that you want, write it on your ridge monkey, and there you are, you've got a proper demonstration sign. I do suggest, by the way, that you clean the felt tip signs off your ridge monkey before you use it for cooking. Otherwise you don't want to taste some of those political slogans that you've been waving around all afternoon. The other thing you can do with a ridge monkey, of course, it's mainly used for food, and that is as a soup bowl. All right, now it is, yeah, okay, I accept it's going to be fairly shallow, and it's perhaps 1 centimetre, perhaps 1.5 centimetres deep or shallow, as it were. So you're not going to get a great deal of soup in there, but you can then drink your soup or eat your soup like that. You know that horrible sound that you go into a restaurant and people are eating soup and they go. Usually they're using a spoon. They don't always put the bowl right up to their mouth, but some people do. I've seen it happen. They go like that, and you think, really, I really wish you wouldn't do that in McDonald's. So a soup bowl is quite a good idea. Now, the next thing, moving on fairly swiftly, you will know that one of the things, if you're wild camping, is you have to go to the toilet and you have to do a shit. All right, let's get down and dirty here, because we're telling the truth about what it's like in the van life. Now, if you go for a shit in the woods, you've got to dig a hole. And the recommended depth of the hole is 3 feet, or just under a metre. And this kind of size, which is about, I don't know, 7 inches square. So, because you want your number 2s to go well down into the ground. So you think, well, how am I supposed to dig a hole like that? Well, use your ridge monkey. All right, so you get to you put a soft soil is better. I'm not talking about night soil. Soft soil is better, or kind of sandy stuff, although sand does tend to collapse in on itself. Clay, it doesn't work so well. Rock, it doesn't work so well. But with a kind of soft soil, you can go do the scooping like that until you've got your 1 meter deep hole, which is this kind of size, and then if you squat over the hole, do your business, and there we are. And then just cover it up with the ridge monkey. And I do suggest, once again, do clean your ridge monkey properly before you start to eat off it. The other thing you can do, and this is quite a useful one actually, there's always a lack of storage in a camper van. So if you use your ridge monkey like this, it's a good place. You come into the van, and there you just chuck some stuff on it, my wallet. Okay, so you've chucked your wallet, you've chucked your keys on it, and there you are. It's a nice useful storage place. And that leads us on, right, to the next one. And this is a really good dodge that I found on the website. And that is, you use it as a kind of hiding place. So I've put my wallet here in the bottom half of the ridge monkey, and I take the other half of the ridge monkey like that, and I put it on like that. I'm not actually done this yet, so I don't quite understand how it works, but anyway, there's some way in which those two bits fit together. And sorry, it's a bit noisy. Anyway, I've got in there now my wallet hidden from view, so I could just leave this kind of in the kitchen or on the hob or something like that, go for a walk, go for a run, something like that, take the dog. I haven't got a dog, but if I had a dog, go take the dog for a walk, just leave this, and somebody breaks into the van, they're not going to think to look in the ridge monkey, because they're not going to think, well, who's going to leave their wallet and so forth. They've probably just got a panini or what do you call it, a crepe in their ridge monkey. So that's a very good hiding place, but don't think you're going to find it in Julian's van, because I found a different hiding place for my wallet, so it ain't in my ridge monkey. Anybody who's looking think they're onto something here. The next thing you can use it for, and this is I'm not quite sure about this one actually. I saw it on the website, not really tried it, but they say it makes a very good iPad stand. So I've got an iPad here, and I've got the ridge monkey here like that, and I've put the I put the iPad there. It's not really working. It's not really doing it for me. So can I find another way? No, I don't know how they've worked that out. So that's probably not one of the best suggestions on the website. But the next thing you can do, right, we're rapidly getting to the end here, and that is, if you were in the orchestra at school. I was in the orchestra at school. I played all the instruments because nobody would play with me, and I got to be very good at one of my favourite instruments, which is what's happened to the handle there, which is it's called the cymbals. And I'm not talking about symbols as in plus, minus, equals, dividing signs, stuff like that, because I was useless at maths. But I was very good at the cymbals. So what you can do is you go, you see, you're in the band, you're in the orchestra, and it comes to your bit, and you say, and the conductor points his stick at you. I don't know what that stick is called, baton. That's it. He points his baton at you, and he says, "Julian, go ahead." And I mean, there was only the conductor and me, because I had to play all the instruments. Nobody wanted to play with me, so there I played the cymbals. You see, and I was pretty good at it. I was given a place at the Royal College of not very good music, but then I failed the audition, which was a big disappointment to my family. And they said, "Well, there's nothing else for it, Julian. You're going to have to make YouTube videos, and if you can make a living out of that, son, yeah." Good luck to you. That's what they say. So there we are, 10 uses for a ridge monkey, quite apart from all the cooking stuff. And next week, yes, how to cook your monkey in your ridge monkey. Please remember that my videos raise money for the Vine Food Bank, which is in Croydon in the United Kingdom. So every time you sit through one of these videos and watch through the adverts, you are helping to raise money for people who are less fortunate than ourselves. So if you enjoy these videos, please like, please hit the subscribe button, please hit the notification bell. And as I said at the beginning, just to reiterate to my cycling followers, cycling videos will be coming back. Please don't desert me. Thanks for watching. And boom. See you next time.